Entrance to Shasta Samoham. Today I came to drop my sister for soundarya lahiri chanting. Aadi maasam have started. Coming out of Shasta Samoham. And this is Lake Avenue. On my right is Menoka Cinema. On my left, this is the main road, tram road going towards Toliganj. Rasa Road. These are all new buildings. The next is Ved Bhavan. Now I have to come back after 1 hour to pick up my sister. All new buildings. Ved Bhavan. Many of you may remember the old Ved Bhavan 20 years back. Coming out of Ved Bhavan. I have come out of Ved Bhavan. Let's have a final look. And I will be walking towards Menoka. Our Chellam teacher and son Chandran, Allahabad Bank GM. They used to live here. He did BSc Physics, comes in Airways with me. This is the junction of Lake Avenue and the road which goes to Menoka Cinema. This goes to Southern Avenue Jal Khabar sweet shop. And this goes to Menoka Cinema. You will see Menoka Cinema. It changed way, but the building is same. Morning 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. shows. Earlier it was 10 a.m. during our younger days, and then once the noon show concept started, then Tamil movies were at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 to 10:30, 11, and then the noon show would start. But in our younger days there was no noon show, so Tamil movies used to start at 10 a.m. This is Lake Temple Road. Some 50 families of Tamilians used to stay this side, and this side is Southern Avenue side. There used to be some 50 families of Tamilians, but now no. It's filled with Marwaris, and Bengalis have all gone to Sundarbans. This is Menoka Cinema. And this yellow gate is the gate which will open at 12 o'clock on a hot summer day. From an AC hall, you would come out in the direct sun. I'm sure many of you remember in that heat. That time Menoka Cinema's air conditioning was top class. 105, 140, that is on the ground, and first floor is 220, 265, 4 rates. And in some halls there was a 350 also. But generally all of us would buy 140. That was the rate. For Hindi movies, there used to be a 65 paisa, 65 paise line. And this is the entrance to the lake. Earlier it was totally open. Now they have made a beautiful fencing, but because of Corona, this gate is closed. This is the Menoka Cinema gate, where we used to come regularly. Early morning 8:30 was Tamil cinema. We used to come here. Remember? This is the place where we will buy tickets. The ticket counter. How many times we have seen this houseful board? That is the end of this video, and a few seconds to show you the 65 paisa line gate, where we'll fight somehow to manage and get one ticket at 65 paisa, because at our age at that time getting a 65 paise from father was very difficult. This used to be the gate from where we will enter for 65 paise tickets, but it's not there anymore, it's shop. And that is the Rabindra Sarovar Stadium. And there ends this video. I am returning from Menoka Cinema back to Janak Road, and I will take a different route this time. I will enter into Lake Temple Road. There used to be a lot of Tamilians here. Junction of Lake Temple Road. That goes into Southern Avenue. And you can now see the guy making the aloo for the puchkas. So much green chilies he's adding. Aro jhal dao, all these youngsters would say. Eco-friendly saloon. And this is Lake Temple Road. I am walking on Lake Temple Road and exit on Southern Avenue crossing. Old buildings. A lot of Tamilians used to stay here. One Mr. Sri Krishna here used to stay here. A family whom we knew very well. Lot of trees. All those old buildings are still there. Beautiful building with portico. Remember these houses? And that is Southern Avenue. Any of you remember there used to be a gymnasium here? Vyayam Ghor, they used to call it. Vyayam Ghor. The gymnasium is no more here. This is Southern Avenue. The gymnasium, Vyayam Ghor used to be here. This is Southern Avenue. Look at how beautiful it is nowadays. And this is the garbage dumping yard, latest modern one. That side is Goal Park. And this side is Tollyganj PS. I'm walking on Southern Avenue back to my residence. This is Southern Avenue. And that is Lake Avenue crossing. This is a brand new building. There used to be an old building, but that has been demolished, and a single family has bought this whole place, fully fortified. Beautiful fencing on Southern Avenue Center Boulevard. This is Lake Avenue crossing. Jibon Kutir, 1936. Many of you may remember this corner building. It used to be a landmark. And that is the Jal Khabar sweet shop. And there used to be a ration shop here. Famous Jal Khabar, the Mudiwala in front. This is the corner house. This is Lake Avenue. Straight you go, turn left, it's Menoka Cinema. This is Jal Khabar. How many days you have come to eat Dakai Paratha? Anybody remember Dakai Paratha? This is the Dakai Paratha, famous here. And this is Gujia. And this is Bode. I am now crossing the road and entering into Bompas Road. See the other corner building. 4 or 5 Tamilian families used to stay here. This is Bompas Road. This is the new swimming pool, the ladies' entrance, corporation swimming pool. Bompas Road. Many of you may know, but some may not know, that Bompas was the main man who was instrumental in creating the entire lake area. Otherwise, the whole area was a swamp. He wanted to make a settlement here, and he created the lake and filled up that swamp. This is Bompas Road. And first junction is Raja Basantrai Road. You would never see this in our younger days. Mr. N. Rajshekhar may remember this place. This is Raja Basantrai Road, and this is Bompas Road. This is Raja Basantrai Road, going towards Tyagaraja Hall on this side, and Rajbihari Mode on that side. There used to be a lot of Tamil families, but I won't be entering on Raja Basantrai Road because I am going to Lake Market now. But since this is a corner, I am showing you all the buildings on the corner. This is CESC office, Electric Supply Corporation office, and this lane goes straight to Lake Place. And you see that straight white house, that used to be house where our Mr. S.V. Mani used to live. This is CSC office. Now this junction is Sarat Banerjee Road, where our famous Tamil professor of City College, Krishna Swami, known as Kichami, he used to live. Fully Tamilian area, this entire road, from here all the way to Sarat Bose Road crossing. There is a new building in this corner, but the earlier building, my close friend I Ramachandran, I Balu and I Sundar, they used to live here. And opposite this, there used to be a cooperative stores. Many of you may remember it. A cooperative stores. This building, cooperative stores, used to be here. And now I am on to Sardar Shankar Road crossing. That is Sardar Shankar Road coming, and this is going further down. It will take a curve and meet Sarat Banerjee Road. All new buildings. This is Abhay Charan Vidya Mandir School, where many of us used to cast our vote here. Abhay Charan Vidya Mandir School. This is Lake Place, Sardar Shankar Road crossing. Remember Dulal Genji shop? That used to be the Dulal Genji shop. It's still there. It's still there. And this corner building, a lot of Tamilians used to stay. This building, and this is Lake Place, going into Lake Road. Now I will be going on Lake Place. All these old buildings have been removed. This is small lane which goes to Parasar Road. In between, it's a small gully where we used to get our coffee powder from Iyer. Any of you remember that gully where we get Iyer's coffee? We can give roasted seeds and he would grind and give it to you. He was also selling ready-made coffee powder. He is the famous flower shop. Now it has become modern, Sharada Flowers Hall. For all South Indian functions, we used to get flowers from here. Especially the Varamala for our weddings, they used to make. And this is one old building which used to be a lot of Tamilians used to stay, and this building was our Sujata madam and Nityananda Rao doctor. They used to live here. But that building is gone. It was a broken down building. Our Balu was also living in this building. Our classmate is no more. And this is Vijaya Stores, the South Indian shop. These guys, two sons are in US. എന്താ സുഖം തന്നെ എന്താ സുഖം തന്നെ എന്താ പോകുന്ന അമേരിക്ക പോയില്ലോ ഇത് അമേരിക്ക എന്താ സുഖം നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടുത്തെ ജനക്രൂഡിലെയാണ് ഇപ്പോഴും പിന്നെ ആൾക്കാരായി കഴിഞ്ഞല്ലോ അത് അത് തന്നെയാണ്
ഒരു മനുഷ്യരായിട്ട് വർത്താനം പറയാനോ ഒന്നിനും പറ്റില്ല. ഞാൻ 24 മണിക്കൂറും തമിഴ് 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 തന്നെയാണ്. തമിഴ് വായിക്കാനും പഠിക്കാനും ഒക്കെ പഠിച്ചു ഞാൻ. ആനന്ദവീടൻ, കുമുദം, കലൈമകള് ഇതൊക്കെ വിറ്റായിരുന്നതാ. എല്ലാം
ഒന്നുമില്ല, ഇപ്പോഴൊന്നുമേ ഇല്ല.
ഒരു ആളുമില്ല, ഒരു മനുഷ്യനും ഇല്ല, ഒരു കാര്യങ്ങളും.
And this is the junction of Lake Place and Lake Road. Our great Saraswati Stores bookstall used to be there. Now since there's no Tamil in National High School, that bookshop has been converted into a small restaurant, and part of it is still a books they sell. And this is Charu Chandra College. That yellow brown building is Charu Chandra College. The famous Bharat Mata sweet shop. Now I am walking on Lake Road. How beautiful the tree is looking, like a gateway. Please notice that. This is the famous Ganesh Bhandar, the fantastic new look. I am approaching Rashbihari Avenue and Lake Market. Rumali roti. See the guy is making rumali roti. Vasant tailors, the famous Vasant tailors. With Anil inside. And here this Timsi's used to be a shop called Vanaspati Stores. Any of you remember Vanaspati Stores? This used to be the Vanaspati Stores. And this used to be a ration shop. A wicked fellow, he will never give us rice. National Decorators, a very famous shop. And then we have Kuti Krishnan Kadai. Or S.K. Mohan's brother. The building is still the same. The famous Mahaprabhu Misthana Bhandar. And then we buy puri here for tgey. Remember? And also for mixture, all the items, pottukadalai, nelakkadalai, and whatever you call it, we used to buy from here. And this Babua Raj, this used to be a shop selling cigarettes, beedies and kites. Hoodie. We used to buy kites and manja from this shop. Now that shop's gone. I was talking about 1970s. We used to buy kites there. Now I am on Ras Bihari Avenue, and this is the new Lake Mall which has come in place of the old one. You see this big bazaar written? There used to be the Bank of Baroda. Many of you may remember the Bank of Baroda used to be here. Right? Bye for now.